In a rare direct rebuke by Washington of New Delhi, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said the U.S. was monitoring what he described as a rise in human rights abuses in India. Blinken was speaking on Monday at a joint press briefing with U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, Foreign Minister Dr. Jaishankar and India's Defense Minister Rajnath Singh. Mr. Blinken didn't elaborate, and Mr. Singh and Dr. Jaishankar, who spoke after Blinken at the briefing, did not comment on the human rights issue.
We also share a commitment to our democratic values, such as protecting human rights. We regularly engage with our Indian partners on these shared values, and to that end, we're monitoring some recent concerning developments in India, including a rise in human rights abuses by some government, police, and prison officials. In addition to all of these critical issues, I'm pleased that we're increasing cooperation in a number of other key areas, which we focused on today.
Well, let's go across to Nidhi for more. Nidhi, Blinken saying monitoring human rights abuses by some government, police and prison officials in India, and that too at the press conference on the 2+2 dialogue.
Well, it is rare for a senior U.S. official, and that too the U.S. foreign minister effectively, to make a comment like this, with Dr. Jaishankar and Rajnath Singh standing right there. So yes, it is a very rare sort of comment to make. This is an administration, though, that on human rights issues has been generally far more vocal about making democracy and human rights front and center of their agenda. And that's something that President Biden himself has been repeatedly talking about. So in that sense, it doesn't come as a surprise in terms of their overall agenda. But yes, given the state of U.S.-India relations right now over Russia, etc., it is interesting that the U.S. Secretary of State chose to make these comments. Though, if you look at the joint statement issued by both countries at the end of this 2+2 dialogue, it's very comprehensive, and you can see that overall the bilateral relationship remains important for both sides, and the joint statement reflects that in that the Ukraine situation is a small part of that joint statement, but so many other issues of convergence have been covered in it, from climate change to COVID, etc., and that still fundamentally remains strong.